Hi, my name is Stephanie Arwine, and I'm glad you found my training video today. Today, we're going to be talking specifically about autoresponders. We're going to be talking about why you should have an autoresponder, and then I'm going to share with you the specifics between about three different autoresponders that I've seen out there and that I have personally used, and I'll tell you the difference between those three. Now I'm going to be this training is primarily for those who are following me with a yellow brick road. The training on the autoresponder is pretty generic, so anyone can take advantage of the training on the autoresponders. But I will be talking a little bit about how these autoresponders are used specifically within our yellow brick road funnel system, using the power lead system. And if you're interested in more information on how I use the autoresponders, I'll leave that link below in the video. In just a moment, when I'm actually going to pull up all the website and show you those. So stand by with me for just a minute while I pull my website up. Hello, I've opened up my browser now. Now, full disclosure, as I stated earlier, that we're doing this training on autoresponders specifically for those who are doing our yellow brick road. And this works with the training I'm going to give you about the autoresponders. The three main autoresponders and what autoresponders are will work for any product that you're promoting. But we're using it as part of, or I'm personally using it as part of the yellow brick road. Now, just so that you'll know, inside the yellow brick road, for those of you who are not on the yellow brick road with me, we are using a variety of different systems to promote the product. Now, you can promote our products, you can promote your own product, you can promote almost any product that's out there that you want to promote using this yellow brick road funnel system. It works like a dream. What we're doing is we're using Traffic Monsoon to drive revenue, to create revenue to purchase paid solo ads. And we teach you how to do that inside the yellow brick road. Then we're using the power lead system as our primary product, as well as our autoresponders inside of the yellow brick road. I'm training about autoresponders. I use an autoresponder, and I'm going to tell you why I've added to the power lead system in a moment. But inside power lead system are already done for you follow-up emails for almost anything you're promoting, whether you're promoting our product, or there's probably about 20 other products that are out there that if they're already done for you, set up email campaigns, and there's all kinds of products. You get a training inside. And the power lead system is a pretty good program, but that's not the purpose of this video. We also, then the third tier of this is Udemy, Udemy is actually a solo ad provider. Again, we are using the Traffic Monsoon to generate revenue through the power lead system, and then we're going to use the Udemy as our solo ad provider to drive traffic back to Traffic Monsoon, the power lead system. You see, it's a cycle, and it's done for you. And then, of course, we have a variety of other different things. We tell you how to set everything up, and then we do have a couple of optional income streams as well. All right, but let's talk about specifically autoresponders and why you should have one. An autoresponder, in a nutshell, is you've seen them. You've gotten on somebody's list. The money is in the list. Well, the money is not just in the list. The money is in the follow-up with the list. And the money is when you can brand yourself by you and not by your company name. It's been said by, I can't quote it, I can't remember where I found it, I've read it, but I've heard it from different sources, that it takes almost, sometimes as much as 7 times for someone to see something before they actually buy the product. Now, yeah, there are those that will buy it just as soon as they see it's a great deal, and they immediately click and they buy. But statistically, it takes 5, 6, 7, sometimes as many as 12 times for someone to actually buy before to see it before they actually buy. So that's why we use autoresponders. Well, I said at the beginning of this is that inside Power Lead System is an autoresponder. It actually has follow-up emails. So why then would I recommend you getting an autoresponder of your own? Well, the reason I recommend getting an autoresponder of your own is because then you own the list. In other words, someone has clicked on your offer. They clicked that and showed an interest in your niche, whether it's nutritional products or weight loss or whatever. They've clicked on and you've showed an interest in your niche. If you own the list, then even if you decide to promote a different product or a supplemental product to go with that, you can do that if you're on your own list. And there is a way, there are a couple of different email autoresponders that you can actually integrate within the Power Lead system and within other third-party affiliate programs that will allow you to not only own your own list, but still use their autoresponders. Now, I'm going to talk to you about three most common autoresponders that are out there. The most common one, the one that's probably been around the longest, excuse me, not the most, the one that's been around the longest is called Constant Contact. I don't have an account with them currently, so I can't log in, but I had a Constant Contact with them about 10 or 15 years ago, so that's how long they've been in business. It was probably one of the best autoresponders in the industry for a long time, but I've gone back now, and their other autoresponders have kind of expanded. Constant Contact is kind of limited. If you have one of their basic or free or nearly free contacts programs, then you don't get as many bells and whistles. You have to really upgrade. They limit you on the number of images you can use. They limit you on the number of users you can use. They limit you on the number of lists. And it is not really, in my opinion, and this is just one girl's opinion, they have not caught up with what we're doing, especially as network marketers and affiliate marketers. It's still a good program. It still does exactly what it says it's going to do, but I think there are better autoresponders out there. Now, the next one is probably the top two autoresponders, and it's called GetResponse. I've been using GetResponse now for about 2.5, I guess now going on 3 years. I really like GetResponse. I like the fact that it has good flexibility. I like the fact, I don't know what's going there. I don't know, I like the fact that it's got a lot of things that you can do with it. It's got training with it. When you log in and get you can start out with I believe it's a 7-day free trial, and then the price depends on how many subscribers that you have. I like it because you can add contacts both manually, one at a time, or by uploading. I like the fact that you can create your own forms and your own landing pages. Create newsletters, that's their term for an email. I just call it, I'm going to create a newsletter, I'm going to create an email that goes out either today or as part of my auto campaign. Then it gives you good information about your contacts. You can create messages. You can manage your messages. Again, they're calling them newsletters. They call them different things in different autoresponders. Give you statistics. You can create surveys, create forms, and of course create landing pages. I think of all the autoresponders that are available to affiliate marketers right now, I think GetResponse is one of them. In my opinion, I'm going to rate it the second best, and that's surprising me because as of about a few days ago, I would have said it was number one, but I started using a different one, and I actually like it even better. GetResponse, if you look at any affiliate marketing, you're going to see they're going to recommend GetResponse or the next one I'm going to show you, which is Aweber. Now, Aweber, I've just started with Aweber. Actually, I only started using Aweber a few days ago, and even after I've only been using it a few days, I'm already really hooked on it. Aweber works very similar to GetResponse, but what I like about it, it's easier to use. They have great starting videos. They have great online guides. You can schedule broadcast. Now, broadcast just simply means that I'm going to create an email or a message here. That you remember in the GetResponse they called it a newsletter. A newsletter in Aweber they call it a message. It's an email. And what you do is you create this email, and then you can edit it, you can change it, and then you can tell it what list you want to send it to. Now your list are simply, you're going to name your list. For instance, you can see at the top right now, the one that's on top is called the Yellow Brick Road System. That's primarily my current list that I'm working with. You can call it your nutritional product list. You can call it your Weight Watchers list. You can call it your branding list. You can name it whatever you want. But what it will do then is it will tell you exactly which program that you want to use, and then when you want to go integrate it, you can do that. Now, I told you that I like this even better than GetResponse. And the reason I like that is because inside, I'm going to go back to the Yellow Brick Road. I'm not going to click on the Power Lead system. I'm not going to pull up my account. But if you're following and using the Power Lead system, this is something I've been trying to figure out how to do, and I found that I can do it inside the Power. You can do it other places too, but I figured out how to do it within the Power Lead system. There's a couple of things that you can do with inside the Power Lead system. Number one, you create your own list. Now again, whether you're using marketing my product or you're marketing your own product inside Power Lead system, you can create your own list, your own follow-up campaign, or there's already done for you in a variety of different businesses. I mean, there's like 15 or 20 different businesses, affiliate marketing businesses that are already out there that already have autoresponders set up. But inside Power Lead system will actually connect with Aweber, and that's primarily why I like it. And also one of the optional income streams that I use, if it's down here, my profit maximizers, which again is an optional income stream. I use Automated Wealth Network. Again, it's a phenomenal training if you're looking to learn how to market online from beginning to end. It's a phenomenal product. But what I like about Aweber is both with Automated Wealth Network, which is I'm promoting, as well as within the Power Lead system. I can set up and use Aweber so that my email goes to my prospect's name and email goes to both inside Power Lead system and my own list. So if I just want to send a one-time broadcast, maybe I want to send out an email to my list about this video that I'm making today. I can go to my Aweber account and send that out. Again, I've had several of my sponsors, several of my team members that have been using both GetResponse and Aweber, and they've tried really hard not to say one is better than the other because I agree with them that they're both really, really good. But I'm kind of leaning now towards Aweber. Aweber is my lead autoresponder now. I'm probably going to be weaning off of GetResponse, although I'll keep it because I still have quite a few people on my list over here. But I think I'm going to be merging them slowly but surely over to my Aweber account because there's more things that I can do. It's a little bit easier to use. It's a little bit easier to understand especially if you're new. They've got great quick help guides as well as articles, and they've got a lot of information there for you to follow. So again, I'm going to wrap this up. Today's training with autoresponders, I think it's really important that you get your own autoresponder, even though you may be using and following the Yellow Brick Road, and you're using Power Lead system to drive traffic, as well as Traffic Monsoon to generate revenue. I think it's really important for you to own your own autoresponder campaign, and I'm going to recommend to using either GetResponse or I'm going to recommend Aweber. I think they're both. And so that you can check out both. I did say that GetResponse, I believe, has a 7-day free trial. Aweber has a 30-day free trial. So that's pretty cool. You do have to give them a credit card, but you give them a credit card, you can cancel within the trial period, or you can just go ahead and keep it, and it will automatically draft your account. But I'm going to give you the link to both GetResponse and Aweber in the content below the video, and so that you can try out both, see which one works best for you. Again, I hope this training on autoresponders was helpful to you today. If it was, I tell you what you can do. You can help me out by hitting the G+ button, Google+. I really appreciate that. Would help my ratings and help my training information. And if this helped you, if you'd like some more information about how I make money online and work from home in my pajamas, just click on that link below the video, and I'll share that with you as well. Again, this is Stephanie Arwine, and I'll see you on the inside.